Hey guys, Neomis here. So I've not too long just finished watching Valencia versus Arsenal. I've also just finished watching the Chelsea game, but I'll get on to that later. But it's Arsenal 4, Valencia 2. And on aggregate, 7-3. Boom. I mean, we're going to a European final. We are going to fucking European final! We're going! I'm so gassed right now. I'm still gassed, and it's been almost an hour since the game was finished. Like, so happy. So what I did was I started recording my reactions during the game, real live reactions, because most of the time when I do videos like this, I am calm, I am, very proper, and I speak very well. But I thought I would just show you guys how I am when I'm watching an Arsenal game. So here's my reaction to all the goals.
He celebrates, but for me, interesting to see what Martin Pio's think.
See me, you see the goal, you see the goal. There we go. Uma. Come on. You motherfuckers. Like a blood clot set. Woo! Three the best. Aubameyang. 4-2. 4-2. Huh? There was my reaction. As you can see, it was an up-down experience. I mean, oh, beautiful. I mean, Arsenal being Arsenal, as they always are, just giving you that stress, putting you through the emotions. But you know what? One thing we know about the Arsenal, she will always come good in the end. And that's what they did. Can't believe 7-3 on aggregate from the first leg. I mean, brilliant performance. Aubameyang scoring his first hat-trick in his Arsenal career. So well done, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And you know what? The mask! It's not the mask! I'm too happy. I'm too happy about this. This is brilliant. But no, we played such an exciting game today. Just lovely flowing, attacking football. Emery got it absolutely right. After we conceded the first goal, Emery's reaction on the touchdown was, just calm down. Don't worry. Everything is fine. And you know what? Like I've been saying from about November, December time with Unai Emery, like I am fully on board with the Emery movement. I trust in Emery. I believe in Emery. You can hashtag that, put a comma in it, do whatever you want on that. Like, I believe in Emery. Emery's done a fantastic job this season. We're in the European final. We've shown progression and growth from last year. And if we could finish, if we could nail down that 5th spot on Sunday, then, and now that we're in the final, that has shown kind of progression. Hopefully we can get the win in Baku in a few weeks. I'll be praying that we get the win in Baku, and we could go on and bring that first European trophy home to the Arsenal, to the Emirates. So I'm really looking forward to that. So I thought I'd just kind of go through, who did well, who didn't. Let me start with who I thought didn't play well. So Maitland-Niles, shocking. I mean, Maitland-Niles was getting completely owned on that right side. And you know what, every time I watch this guy play in that right wing back position, I'm like, you know what, he's doing a job for the Arsenal, and maybe we shouldn't complain, but we need another right back or right wing back. Like, I am positively sure of that. There's no excuses now. In the summer, let's go and solve this problem. Whoever it is that we get, let's fix it. Because Maitland-Niles ain't it. Let's put him in central midfield, get him going forward. I mean, from minute one, Maitland-Niles looked like he just wasn't, he wasn't 100% there. Maybe it was nerves. I mean, I don't know. Either way, it's one of these games where you kind of understand the nerves. He's a young player. He's been given a lot of responsibility. But you know what? Ainsley, it's time. Show up. Let's go. Come. Real talk. We don't have time to play. And just, But you know what? He got it together a bit in the second half and he did his job. You know, we played 3-5-2 and the formation that we're playing, you know, has its faults, but, you know, it really does bring out the best in our strikers. I thought Koscielny was good today. I thought Socrates was good. Didn't really do that much things wrong. Same thing with Monreal. I thought he did a decent job. Kolasinac bombing forward, doing what he was doing, really strong with that, kind of helping with the attacking play and providing that width. I thought he was brilliant. Then in midfield, we had Granit Xhaka and Lucas Torreira, who was absolutely, well, I thought he was okay in the first half, but then in the second half, he really came alive, stopped making a lot of kind of silly mistakes, and I started noticing that a lot of times he wasn't really picking up some of the runners from deep and was allowing Maitland-Niles to get exposed a lot more. So he improved on that during the game. And, you know, I thought Lucas Torreira did a good job. Not a great job, but a good job. In first half, Mesut Ozil was also on the pitch as well, trying to do some creativity. Obviously, you saw my video earlier on about Mesut Ozil, and I'm not much of a fan of Mesut Ozil. So one thing that I will say is that he played okay, but I want more from Mesut Ozil. Like, playing okay for me, it's not acceptable for Mesut Ozil. I expect Mesut Ozil to be putting in a 7, 8 or 8 performance every single week, not a 5. And that's what I feel that most of the time with Mesut Ozil that I get. So yeah, he played okay. Mkhitaryan came on the pitch in the second half for Ozil. Ozil wasn't happy being taken off the pitch. Also, the Valencia fans are booing him as well. You know, that whole former Real Madrid player rivalry with Valencia. But, you know, Ozil had to give them the shh, as in shut your mouth, because you have no right to speak, Valencia fans. We're the fucking winners. We are the winners. Take that. They gave Ozil a bit of stick, but, you know, Ozil took it, you know, on the chin and continued going. Mkhitaryan comes on the pitch, plays moderately well. I thought had some good build-up play, but again, the same problem that I have with Mesut Ozil is the same problem that I have with Mkhitaryan. I expect Mkhitaryan to give me at least a 7 out of 10 every single game. Today was a 5, so I thought overall he was okay. And I guess there's nothing wrong with that, but I expect more from some of our highly most paid players. And then to the star men of the show, let's start with Alex Lacazette. I thought Lacazette was absolutely brilliant. His work rate was phenomenal. I mean, he got nothing but plaudits from Martin Keown on commentary. I thought he was absolutely fantastic, setting up chances. He scored a nice, brilliant goal, assist from Lucas Torreira, and then the kind of pre-assist from Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Played really, really well and managed him to get a goal in this game. And then to the star man, the man of the match, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scores his first hat-trick for Arsenal, scored 3 fantastic goals. I mean, just woo! I mean, ooh, looks so good, make you wanna slap your mouth. So good, cannot complain. I mean, the goals that he scored it reminded me of the good old days. the good old days when we had Thierry and Wrighty, and I literally cannot complain. So well done, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, for a brilliant performance for the Arsenal. He is taking us to our first final in years, before the Premier League was even established, before we were even at the Emirates. So thank you very much for that, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. And then finally, we have got the winner of who we will be facing in the final. So I have been watching the Chelsea game since the Arsenal game finished. I have been praying and hoping that Eintracht Frankfurt would slap Chelsea 1 and it would be a nice, different final. I did not want an all-English final. And we got Chelsea. Like, Chelsea, really? Like, this is what I did not want. You know why? Because I just feel if Chelsea show up and play to their ability, if Hazard gets going, I think it's over. I think they'll win the Europa League. Like, I don't trust our defense. And knowing Unai Emery, he's gonna play check and goal. He cannot play check and goal. Like, I understand the history, but oh my God, just the thought of it, check and goal, no. But chances are Czech will probably be in goal. But Chelsea are gonna be a tough side. And you know what, like, even though in the game against Eintracht Frankfurt, I thought Eintracht Frankfurt played better than them today. The talent that Chelsea have on the pitch, this is basically the same Chelsea side that won the league 2 years ago. The only difference is that I've seen is that they have Jorginho in that midfield. Instead of Matic, they've got, instead of Diego Costa, they've got Olivier Giroud, obviously coming from Arsenal. And then they've got Higuain, who they brought in on loan. And Higuain is an absolute monster goal scorer. And even though he's been okay for Chelsea, just for in the first half of the season, I believe he scored about 10 goals so far this season, which I believe, I'm not sure if he's played the whole season for Chelsea or just a half. I have to check that out, but I think his goal tally is actually pretty okay. But the combination between him and Giroud and Hazard is probably an interesting combination, and he's going to be a big threat. But I'll talk about that later in kind of my analysis of that kind of Europa League final. But guys, thank you very much for watching me here today. I know this time I'm far more animated, and that's because I'm super gassed. After seeing Tottenham make it to a Champions League final, it was a must for us to get to the final. Now we have to hope that Liverpool slap Tottenham and that we win. We have to win this final. I don't care if it's Chelsea, we have to win. We have to play Champions League football. This is going to affect signings. This is going to affect our transfer budget. This is going to affect banter over the summer. This is going to affect the videos that I upload on this channel, because you could believe if we win, I will be like this the majority of the time. If we lose, I'm going to be like, oh fuck, it's another season in the Europa League. And then we have to contend with Manchester United next season in the Europa League. Like, it never ends. We never get an easy run out. So, boys, thank you very much for the win. Go out there and do your thing. Guys, please comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.